So for this new version of the assignment, students are using all technology. The assignment is 100% online. So I'm just titling it the Google assignment. It used to just be titled a graphing assignment, but now we are using all Google products, so we are just calling it the Google assignment. So this right here is a slide presentation that the students will have access to on Google Classroom. This will be a multiple day lesson that I will teach at the beginning of the year. On day one, students will basically be creating a Google form that is just basically a survey of 3 different questions that they want to ask their classmates. And for these first few graphs that students are making, I want them to just do something that they're interested in, just so they can get the hang of actually creating a graph. And then throughout the semester, when they have to create more, it will make more sense to them and be a lot easier for them to use. So on this day one, they were creating a Google form to ask students in their class 3 different survey questions. I just told them that their 3 questions must have 4 to 6 answer choices. And when they're done, they're going to link it to our Google Classroom, and students will reply to everybody else's survey online as well. So again, just instead of doing this in class with a paper pencil, they are doing this Google form online. I gave them an example of my Google assignment survey that I would use. So I had 3 questions on there. Each of them had multiple choice answers. Students will just respond to all of those. Once students get those Google responses, they are going to be responsible for creating those graphs that we will use throughout the whole semester. They're going to use Google Drawings. So this is just an add-on for Google Suite, basically. So day 2, they will take that information that they got from their Google form, and they will create 3 different graphs, 1 for each question. So they will open a new Google drawing, and it tells them how to do that here. And then it continues to tell them they need to do 3 different graphs. They're going to do 1 bar graph, 1 column graph, and 1 pie graph. They also do line graphs on Google Drawings, but we will not use those throughout the year, so I'm not going to have them practice with that. I also give them examples of 3 different drawings or graphs that I used that go along with my survey. So, for instance, my survey question number 1 was, what is the best sport? So it was just a simple question that they can ask their classmates. There are 6 options. Students just had to pick one, and then with that data from the form, they can go through and manipulate this graph to what matches the form. So you will see that they are all lined up right here, all of the different choices. I can manipulate this horizontal axis. I can manipulate the vertical axis, titles, the colors, the title here. You can manipulate pretty much anything, and that's kind of what I want them to play around with and see. Also, I gave them another example. So this is the one that shows a 3D version of a column graph. Same idea, they can edit all of these things. I edited the colors as well, so they can just see how they can manipulate that. A third one is the pie chart. So this one just had to do with the best school lunch. So typically students rave about certain lunch options throughout the week, and these ones are typical ones that they enjoy. So I just picked those. They are able to respond, and you can manipulate even the things that are on this circle. You can manipulate, it's called a donut hole in the middle. You can make this a full circle. So you can manipulate the colors. Again, what it says right here, right now it tells me the number of students that answered with orange chicken instead of the percent. You can put the percent there. You can leave it blank. So I just gave them some examples so they could see all the different ways they could manipulate this. And again, I just think this is a better use of them making graphs than us doing it on pencil paper. On pencil paper, most of our graphs are going to look closer to this one, but obviously, like I said, students with spatial awareness issues aren't going to be able to space them out very well. They're going to spend more time setting up the graph than actually being able to show the data. And that's really what we're trying to do, is show and analyze data to prove our point, or help us in an assignment or a debate or something, to show statistics. So that is the idea behind that, and the options that they will have access to. So it'll take them a few days, but it will actually be something we work on all semester, is using these Google Drawings and these charts.